don't think this is just my experience with love speaking, or it might just be my experience with love speaking, but love is such a crazy and fulfilling, but at the same time not a fulfilling thing, like it can be such a deep emotional tie, but at the same time such a shallow end. And especially when you talk about ending a love relationship or connection, like it can really get into a territory that is just so shallow. Like you might end something because of something happening, but in all reality it's the stack of everything happening that's why you end it. Now, from my own experiences, especially with me when I've been the one who's ended stuff, it's always came from a stack of stuff happening, but it's little stuff. And it's kind of like that little stuff reveals of, man, like why did I even mess with you from the start? But at the same time, that little stuff at the start used to be like, give me that same thing, like, oh, this is why I want to mess with you, like, you know what I'm saying? And as I continue on with relationships, I'm starting to understand that we are so simple as human beings, but we make things so complicated, and that feeling of love just bypasses our brain. And when it bypasses our brain, we just settle for anything because we want that feeling, that adoring feeling of, okay, I have somebody. Life can be kicking me down, but you know what? I have somebody. And I think everybody should feel that feeling, or at least have that feeling of, okay, life can be kicking me right now, but I have somebody who I can trust, confide in. At the end of the day, I can either call or go home to them. You know what I'm saying? And it just makes you feel so full. But what I've learned is that you can also feel just as full by yourself and just have yourself, but you still want somebody at the end of the day. Like you can be at complete peace with yourself, deep in success, whatever it is that you want, you manifested it, whatever, and you'll still want somebody. And that somebody might appear to you as a goddess or a god, and then later on you see their flaws, and then you don't want them. But then you want somebody else who has the same flaws. And it's just like a double-edged sword, but at the same time it's not, because it's life. Like, I feel like you're supposed to be fulfilled within yourself, but you also have to find fulfillment in somebody else to be that bridge, you know what I'm saying? Without depending on them.